All right, recorded. Okay, let us continue. All right, next, the next strategy in the directional strategy is a stability strategy. Yeah. So this is the second strategy that that a manager, yeah, can decide to take. All right, when a stability strategy is being implemented, yeah, the stability strategy being implemented when the firm has reached its maturity stage, yeah, in the life cycle. Yeah, please recall, yeah, on the concept of life cycle. So basically on life cycle we have three stages. The first one is the introduction or the growth stage, and then we have the maturity stage, and then we have the declining stage. Yeah, basically we have introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Yeah, remember that. Okay, so stability strategy is being implemented when firm has reached the maturity stage. During the maturity stage, it means that the market cannot grow anymore. Yeah, the market cannot grow anymore. All the opportunities have been taken. The market has been fully explored by the competitors, or by all the players in the industry. Yeah, so what's left is all your previous investment. So during the stability strategy, firms are not looking into making new investment. Yeah, they are not making new investment because why? They know they don't have to invest anymore because the market is saturated already. Yeah, the market has become matured. Yeah, saturated and matured. Saturated means now the market have many competitors. All right, and then there are not so much opportunity left, yeah, in the market. So meaning that at this period of time, the market has reached its limit, or the market has reached its potential. So it means that the market has become saturated or matured. So during this stage, during this period of a life cycle, so a manager, they will look into a stability strategy. So the basic philosophy behind stability strategy is to maintain our position in the marketplace. That's it. So without doing much, yeah, without doing any new investment or anything. So what we are doing there, we just try to maintain our current strategic position in the marketplace. So we are selling whatever product that we are selling while the customer are still accepting it, you know, while it's still relevant in the marketplace. So it means that we have done growing. Yeah, we have done growing. Now it is the time for us to take a break, and let us enjoy the fruit of our previous investment. Yeah, it means that when we reach at the maturity stage, and our company have become what we call uh, you know when we reach the maturity stage, the firm have what we call have become solid in the marketplace. It means that we just want to maintain our position. We just want to maintain our market share. We just want to maintain our customer. That's it. We are not going to grow anymore. Yeah, we just want to maintain, and we just want to extract the profit from our previous investment. Okay, this is what we call stability strategy. All right. So under stability strategy, yeah, managers can choose to do manager can choose several strategy. Number one, manager can pause or proceed with caution strategy. What does it mean with a caution strategy? Caution strategy, yeah, is an opportunity to rest, yeah, for company to rest before they continue a growth or retrenchment strategy. Okay. Dia kata kat sini, it is an opportunity for a firm to rest before continuing a growth or retrenchment strategy. Okay, if maybe in your mind you were thinking, sir, earlier you said that stability strategy, the firm is not growing anymore, right? But why under a caution strategy, you say that this is an opportunity to rest before continuing a growth or retrenchment? Okay, there's a, if you are thinking, if you are having that question in mind, then good luck. Good question to ponder. Okay, class. When the firm first reach its maturity stage, yeah, when the firm when the market start to become matured, yeah, when the market start to decline in term of in growth, for example, all right, the market start to become matured. Matured means that there is no more growth, yeah, and the market is saturated by competitors, by many players enter the market, all right. During that stage, we notice that our products, yeah, sometimes our product is not growing anymore in terms of number of sales, yeah, it just becomes static, all right. At this stage, yeah, at this stage, all right, this is the first signal, yeah, this is the first signal that our product has become matured, our product has become what we call you know our product has become I do not want to say the word obsolete, but it's about to become obsolete. Customer, meaning that customer, they have other alternative. If they don't buy our product, well, they can buy our competitors product, which give the same amount of satisfaction. So at that stage, firm can decide whether they want to regrow or to give new life to this product or not. If, let's say, they decide to regrow or to give a new life to this product, well, what they can do is that they can introduce innovation to their current product, yeah, to the product that a product which is about to obsolete. So before it become totally unwanted in the market, company, they introduce innovation. When they innovate that product, yeah, automatically they are giving new life, yeah, to their product. It means that their product will have another life cycle. Yeah, it means that it will start to grow again. Yeah. So a cost or a caution strategy, yeah, it is an opportunity for firm to reassess their position, whether we want to continue or we want to stop with this protection of this product. Okay, I give you one example. All right, example, let's say Proton. Yeah, Proton. Okay, again, Proton, what is their first model? Their first model is Saga, right? Saga, right? That is their first, their what we call their signature brand lah. Saga. Saga was the first model introduced by Proton. All right, the first model was introduced in 1985, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1985. Way. I think I was in standard 2, I think, during that time in 1985. You are not born yet during that time, right? Okay, so that car is more than 30 years old. Yeah, that car is more than 30 years old now. All right. So you know what Proton decide to do with this Saga model? So when the first model start to become obsolete in the marketplace, they come up with a innovation of that Saga. Yeah, they come up with a new Saga. Yeah, and then this model is keep on appearing in the market because Proton keep on improving this model, this Saga model. Because when we talk about Proton now they have many models, yeah, like Persona. They have now the recently X70. Yeah, they have what we call apa lagi, yeah, Iris. Yeah, they have many. Yeah, they have many. But Saga was their first model which they have sentimental value with it. Yeah, that's why this model, they never kill from the market. Yeah, once it start to decline in terms of sales, when it start to become matured, for example, when the sale is not increasing anymore, so they know that it is time for them to innovate. Yeah, to give a new lease of life for this model. So they keep on reviving this Saga model until today. Yeah, until today. So today Saga has become one of the what we call value for money car. Yeah, value for money car is relatively cheap. Yeah, around 30,000 plus, and it offer a lot to the owner. It can drive the whole. It is a family sedan, for example. Yeah, it is a family sedan. Yeah, it has a good luggage space, and then it can drive a family of 5 easily. So it is a very easy car to maintain. So basically, it's just a value for money. So Proton, they have what we call, they keep on reviving. They keep on reviving this model. Why? Because they know that this model is their landmark model, and it still has what we call a buyer. You know, because Proton is always being associated with Saga. Yeah, that's why they keep on reviving this model. But there are also some model that Proton just let it die all the way. For example, Proton Tiara, yeah, is no longer in the market. Proton Savvy, for example, there is no more new production. Proton apa lagi? Proton Wira, for example, there is no new Wira, right? There is no second generation Wira. It's just finished. For example, those model, they just decide to retrench. Yeah, they just decide to stop with that model. So it means that when you first reach the maturity stage, what company can do is they can reassess their position, whether this product or this model still have a future or not. If they think that it still have a future, then they will revive it. How? They will give, or they will introduce innovation into it. They will make it more trendy, more appeal with the current demands in the marketplace. All right. So this is the first one, caution strategy. Or number two, firm, they can do no change strategy. They do nothing. They do nothing new. Basically, they just continue what they are doing with nothing new. This is a choice to continue current operation and policies for the foreseeable future. There are no change strategy. Why? They continue with this strategy for a foreseeable future because they are just waiting for the end. So meaning that when they decide to do nothing, all right, they can foresee that the end is imminent. All right, they are just waiting for their end, or meaning to say this is the beginning of the end for them. So they are just doing nothing. Why? Because they don't think that this product, no matter how much innovation we put into it, people will no longer buy it. For example, this is what we call no change strategy. Okay, so once your product, you know that people have not into it anymore, so they will not continue with a new strategy to revive. They just wait for the end to come. So this is what we call no change strategy. Yeah. All right, lastly, profit strategy. Profit strategy, just as I said tadi, all right, it is decision again to do nothing new in a worsening situation, but instead to act as though the company's problem are only temporary. Okay, what does it mean? Profit strategy, it means that they are just selling whatever product that they are selling right now. They are not doing innovation, they are not doing nothing, because they know that the product, even though the sales is not growing anymore, but again, it has its own market, it has its own buyer. So these people still keep on buying this item, this model, this product. So they just continue. They are happy to continue in that way. They are happy just to make profit from that particular product, that which they have doing a lot of investment earlier during the growth stage. Now at the maturity stage, they don't invest anything new. They just selling the same product, and the same product keep on giving them cash. All right, so this is what we call profit strategy. All right, so ada setengah produk yang kalau you tengok ya, yang customer they like it that way. Dia tak suka buat perubahan dan sebagainya. Okay, kalau you tengok dulu Coke satu masa dulu dia pernah cuba untuk nak innovatekan dia punya taste, tapi pengguna ataupun penggemar Coke di seluruh dunia, they demand the original taste. That's why they prefer the classic Coke to not to be touched, not to be changed or anything. They just like it that way. So this is called what we call profit strategy. The firm, they are doing nothing, because why? The customer prefer it that way, and while they are still being accepted in the marketplace, they are happy to continue that way. While they are trying to extract, they are trying to squeeze every single cent and dollar from the market while they are still can. Why? Because stability or maturity stage will be followed by declining stage, right? So while they are waiting for a declining stage, that's why a profit strategy is they are trying to extract, they are trying to squeeze every single cent that they can from the marketplace. right? So this is what we call a profit strategy. Okay. And last but not least, yeah, we have the retrenchment strategy. What is a retrenchment strategy? A retrenchment strategy is when the firm start to observe poor performance from their product lines. It means that their competitive position in the marketplace has weakened. Yeah. What do you mean by competitive place in the market has weakened? It means that we are losing our customer to our competitors. Competitors are taking over our customer. That's why we are losing our competitive position. Yeah. If let's say I say our competitive position is very strong in the market, what does it mean? It means that we control a large portion of a market share. Yeah. We control the largest amount of customers. But when we are losing our competitive position to our competitors, it means that the consumers are shifting, yeah, to our competitors. They are no longer loyal to us. They are moving to our competitors. So during the during the declining stage, we will notice that number one, our product lines has poor performance. Yeah, our product is not selling. Uh, it's not selling like it is used before. And also, we have noticed that our competitors have grown in terms of strength, and and they are conquering a majority of the market that used to be ours before. So this is the period when we see our end is near. Yeah. All right. So during the retrenchment strategy, what can the firm do? All right. These are some of the strategy that firm can choose. Number one, they can choose to do one final attempt to revive the company. This is called turnaround strategy. They will try to turn around, yeah, the fortune of their product or the fortune of their company for the one last round. How they do it? Yeah, they will try to improve their in terms of the operational efficiency, yeah, when the operational problems are pervasive but not critical. So meaning that turnaround strategy is still possible, yeah, during the early stage of the declining process. Yeah, during the early stage of the declining process, it means that when your situation is not so severe, yeah, if let's say you have an illness, your illness is not as bad. It is still in the early position. It is still in the early stage. It is not as bad as we might afraid. So at that stage, turnaround is still possible. Yeah, at that stage, turnaround is still possible. So how to turn around the firm? All right, how to turn around the firm? That is a very interesting question. One of the strategy to turn around the firm is by using business process re-engineering. That is one of the turnaround process that we can do. Yeah, a total business process re-engineering. We try to overhaul. Yeah, we try to overhaul the entire our operation system. We are trying to overhaul every single thing. Yeah, we are trying to change everything so that we could have a new image, new product, new brand, new name. Yeah, so that we can turn it around. So that is what we call turnaround strategy. Please read about it. Okay, if let's say we fail with the turnaround strategy, then we have the second option. Second option is called the contraction strategy. Yeah, contraction strategy is a strategy to what we call to stop the bleeding. Yeah, what does it mean by stop the bleeding? It is an analogy. Yeah, it means what? It means that this is the immediate action to cut our losses, actually. Yeah, to cut our losses. How? Yeah, contraction means that we are doing downsizing. Yeah, we are doing downsizing. We are trying to scale down. We are trying to downsize. We are trying to minimize our size and our operation cost. All right. Example, what we can do under contraction strategy. Firm, let's say they can reduce their workforce, for example. you know, from having, let's say, a certain amount of workforce, you know, due to the what we call bad condition at the moment, they can choose to reduce their workforce. Let's say they used to have 100 employees, now they lay off 50% of their workforce. Now they just have 50 employees, for example. This is the example of downsizing or contraction. All right. And then the third one is the consolidation. Yes, consolidation means you are trying to stabilize, yeah, the new leaner corporation. Okay, so the concept of lean organization, yeah, I think you have learned it in the operation. Yes, any question? Yes, someone want to ask anything? Anybody? I heard a voice. Okay, if you have any question, just free to ask, yeah, or you can use the chat button. All right. The third strategy is the consolidation strategy. All right, consolidation strategy basically it is an attempt to stabilize, yeah, the new leaner corporation. Okay, what does it mean by the concept of a lean organization? Lean organization, it means that lean means, if by the definition of words, lean means what? Leans mean you are, you know, you are slimmer, you are thinner, you are lighter. That's what I mean by lean. All right. So in the context of operation, lean management or lean organization, it means that you are reducing all your waste. It means that you are cutting down. You know, you are you consolidate. Consolidate means what? You combine. All right, all your operation into a new leaner system. Yeah, for example, you remember or not when we do the value chain analysis? Why do we need to do the value chain analysis? For example, if let's say our product or our company have multiple products, for example, product A, product B, product C, for example, which let's say in the past, each product have their own production lines. Each product have their own what we call manufacturing team, for example. Now, with the concept of consolidation to become a lean organization, we are trying to find synergies among all these three product lines so that we can combine their operation together. So that by doing that, we can save a lot of cost. So that we become a new leaner organization. Lean mean, remember, lean mean what? Lean means slim, lean mean lighter, smaller, you know, slimmer, all right? So that is what we call consolidation process through a lean. Try to you are trying to turn your organization into a leaner form of an organization. All right. So meaning that you cut all your waste, you reduce all your waste, and you try to minimize the cost. Yeah, by combining operation and so on. Okay, that is what we call consolidation strategy. All right, and then we have the captive company strategy. What is a captive company strategy? Captive company strategy is when company give up independence in exchange for security. What does it mean? Captive company strategy is when a firm is selling their share to other party. It means that when a firm sell its share to other party, so it means that they are offering ownership of their firm to third party. So it means that third party can buy their share and now own their company. Example is like Geely and Proton, for example. Yeah, Proton at one time they sell some of their, I think half of their share to Geely. Now Geely partly own the Proton. All right. All right. Okay, this is a captive company strategy. Okay, next is sell out strategy. What is a sell out strategy? Sell out strategy is a strategy where you sell your company, you sell the ownership of your company, or you sell the management of your company to another firm. It means that you are no longer own your company, but your company now is owned by another firm. This is the process of what we call accusation. Yeah, accusation what? Accusation adalah when one firm they bought off another firm. Now Now the smaller firm now is become part of the buying firm. So for example, company A, yeah, and company B. B buy A, for example. Now A is no longer exist. Yeah, all the staff, yeah, all the workers of company A now becoming the staff and workers for company B. That is what we call sell out strategy. Yeah, meaning that our instead of seeing our companies facing bankruptcy, and instead of seeing our employees losing their job, why not we sell our company to another firm so that at least our employee can keep their work, for example. All right, so this is that is another strategy that calls sell out. And then divestment. What is divestment? A sale of a division with low growth potential. Yeah, it means that our firm have many, let's say, product lines, for example, or maybe our firm has many business units, for example. So any product lines or any business unit that is not performing, we close it down, or we sell it. Yeah, we sell it. Yeah. So this is what we call divestment. All right. Okay. Next is the bankruptcy. What is bankruptcy? Bankruptcy is when a company, they give up management of the firm to the courts in return for some settlement of the corporation's obligation. It means what? Bankruptcy ini is when normally people file bankruptcy when they are no longer able to clear their debts. Yeah, when they are no longer able to pay their obligation or their debt. So what? How is called bankruptcy? Bankruptcy is when the management, yeah, the top management of the firm, they give, yeah, they give the management of the firm to the courts. So what the courts do? The court will sell whatever asset that the company have in order to settle the debts and the obligation that the firm have with the third party, like banks or the creditor. Yeah, it means that the company is no longer exist. Why? Because the court has given order to sell the firm, yeah, salvage whatever amount of money that can be salvaged, and the money need to be transferred to the third party which the firm has owe monies from, yeah, in order to settle the debts. Okay, guys, we still have 10 minutes. All right. Okay, and then last but not least is liquidation. Yeah, liquidation. What is liquidation? Liquidation is when you decide to terminate the firm. Yeah, meaning that you officially terminate the life of your firm. This is what we call liquidation. So when you liquidate your company, so your company is no longer exists. Yeah, it's the end. It's what we call is is the total end. Yeah, game over. All right. So that is what we call retrenchment strategy. Okay, class. So far we have discussed the three directional strategy that a firm can take, which is the growth strategy, the stability strategy, and the retrenchment strategy. So, class, I hope you must really digest, yeah, this part. All right, the corporate strategy. Okay, next, portfolio analysis. This is another analysis that is important in this topic, which is called portfolio analysis. All right. What is a portfolio analysis? Portfolio analysis is what we call is a form of analysis done by whom? Done by a company which has multiple product lines and multiple business units. Okay, one company, big company, normally big company, they have more than one more product lines, and also they have more than one business unit. Okay, class, what is a business unit? Business unit, you can say, business unit is the same like a subsidiary or branches. But for strategic management, we use the term business unit. So whenever I say business unit, yeah, you know that it refers to the branch or subsidiary. All right. Okay. So portfolio analysis is normally what we call an analysis done by a firm that have multiple product lines and multiple business unit. All right. Why they are doing such an analysis? Why is the use of the portfolio analysis? All right, simple. The use of the portfolio analysis is we want to identify which product line or which business unit that is the most profitable to us. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Because from their various product lines, from their various business unit, the parent company wants to know which one is giving us profit. That is the purpose of a portfolio analysis. All right, let us take a look at the portfolio analysis. Okay, I believe you have seen this in Principle of Management, right? All right, this is called a BCG matrix. Yeah, BCG matrix. BCG matrix is the Boston Consultant Group matrix. This metric is being developed by this Boston Consultant Group. All right, class. All right, what is a BCG matrix, and and what is it for? Yeah, what does it tell us? All right, so as you can see here, the BCG metric consists of two dimension. Yeah, two dimension. The first dimension is this one, the market growth rate. Yeah, the market growth rate, we have a low to high. Yeah, and then the second dimension is the market share, which we have from high to low. All right, class. So from these two dimensions, we got four quadrants, yeah, four categories or four quadrants. All right, let us take a look at the first quadrant. The first quadrant is the star quadrant. What is the characteristic of a star quadrant? Okay, class. The most important thing when you study a BCG metric is you need to understand the characteristic of each quadrant. Yeah, that is very important. You need to understand the characteristic of each quadrant. For example, let's say the first quadrant is the star. Yeah. Okay, what is the characteristic of a star? Okay, a star, they have a high growth rate. Yeah, they have a star company have a high growth rate, and at the same time, at the same time, it has a high market share as well. So meaning that a star company have high growth rate and high market share. That's why it is called a star. So any company that fall under this category, it means that what? It means that they have high growth rate and they have high market share. So any of your product lines or any of your business unit which fall under star category, it means that these are the promising one. These are your golden boy lah. Yeah. So if any of your product lines or any of your business unit fall under this category, star category, so it means that they can contribute a lot of profit to your company. So you should keep them. All right. That is the first category, star. All right, class. Normally a star, if you look at the life cycle, normally where they are. Normally they are at the growth stage. Yeah, they are at the growth stage when you are looking at the life cycle period or life cycle punya stages. And normally they are at the star stages. All right. Secondly is cash cow. What is a cash cow? Cash cow, you look at the characteristic of a cash cow. All right, as a cash cow, they have low market market growth. Yeah, low growth rate. It means that they are no longer growing. In terms of the growth rate, there is no longer growth rate. But in terms of the market share, it has a commandable position. It has a very high position. So meaning that this is the characteristic of a mature company. Yeah, cash cow is the characteristic of a mature company that we discussed earlier. When a merchant company, they have no longer growth, but they have a strong market position and they are making profit. They are just, because why? There are no more investment, but only profit to take. Why? Because they are only selling whatever current product that they have and market still need it. So this is what we call a cash cow. So cash cow is also important for a firm. So any firm that can be categorized as a cash cow, normally they reach the maturity stage and they have a strong market position. Yeah. What is a strong market position? Strong market position means they still control a lot of market share. They still control a lot of consumer. Consumer in majority still buys from them. Yeah, this is what we call a cash cow. This is good also. All right. The third category is question mark. Yeah, what is the characteristic of a question mark? Question mark, yeah, it has a high growth rate. It has a high growth rate, but it has low market share. Yeah, it has high growth rate, but it has low market share. So that's why it is a question mark. A question mark because parent company might think, yes, this company, it has potential because the growth rate, it has a huge growth rate. Then the industry is still attractive because why? There is still a lot of opportunities in the industry. But again, our market share is low. Our market share is low. Why our market share is low? Maybe because many competitors already enter the market. So in order to fight with them, we need to invest more. So that's why manager, they have to decide whether they want to invest or not. That's why it is a question mark. Yeah. All right. And last but not least, we have a dog. Dog is what we call, it has the attribute of low growth rate and low market share. So which means what? Which means it is not attractive at all. It means that a dog company that can be categorized as a dog, normally they already enter the declining stage. Yeah, they are waiting to be terminated. So this is what we call dog. Yeah. Okay. So please read this a little bit. All right. Okay, you tolong baca lah ya. Okay, the BCG growth metric, the question mark, the star, the cash cow, the dogs, and the limitation. Yeah, the limitation of the BCG matrix. Yeah, please read this one. And advantages and limitation of BCG matrix or portfolio analysis. So class, when I said portfolio analysis, I am referring to the BCG matrix. When I said BCG matrix, I'm referring to the portfolio analysis because it is the same thing. Yeah, all right. Please read this one. And last but not least, I need you to read also. Okay, the last one. Yeah, this one. Corporate parenting. Okay, class, we have less than 1 minute. So when this session over, we are over. Yeah. Okay, so we are about to reach the end. All right, so you please read about the corporate parenting. Yeah, corporate parenting. Corporate parenting basically what? Basically, it's a strategy how a big corporation. Yeah, normally a big corporation, they have strong resources, they have strong capabilities, and normally they have many sub business unit. They have many subsidiaries. So corporate parenting is a strategy where parent company, they want to make their business unit or their subsidiary strong like them. Yeah, because why? Because they have synergy. Because they have transferable skills and knowledge and technology that they can share with their sub business unit. So this is what we call corporate parenting. Okay, how they want to make their child strong and good like them. This is what we call corporate parenting. And please read develop